Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome. Today I'm going to be starting a new series, a custom Gunloper playthrough of The Long Dark. I wanted to do two things. One is to put out some other content while waiting between episodes of my roleplay series, which if you haven't seen that yet, definitely go check that out. And the other is to do a big send-off for The Long Dark. I want to go through the game completely, collecting all the cool item variants you see here, and max out all the skills, fully map the island, which are all things I haven't done before yet. So, let's see, I wanted to do something a little more challenging than Stalker, but not as bleak as Interloper. So let's go build it now, and I'll show you what I came up with. So we're going to start with an Interloper base, but turn this to Stalker setting here so we get all the goodies. Starting time, dawn, because if I have to go into an interior at the start, I want to be able to see. It'll be more fun for me, more fun for you. So let's see, let's go down to, I'm going to turn down the condition recovery rate to low to make it harder. Cabin fever, I'm going to turn off because I do not have the settled mind feat yet. Otherwise, I would be using it. Let's see. Let's turn on players wake up when freezing near fire because that just makes sense. Item decay rate, we're going to turn that down to Stalker setting. Empty container chance, also Stalker setting. Let's turn the rifles on. Reduce container item density, we're going to turn that down to low. So we will, loose item availability is low, which means we're not going to be finding things just out and about. So it's Interloper levels, right? But when we search containers, it'll be Stalker settings. We'll be able to find stuff in the containers. Cougar is going to turn down to medium, but wolves will go to very high. We'll leave the deer and rabbit low, and we'll turn the bear and moose very high. So it's a blend of Stalker and Interloper settings here. Now let's go all the way down to struggle condition damage modifier. Turn that down. And damage severity, turn that down to high. So again, a blend of Stalker and Interloper here. And here's the code. And I'll be posting that in the description. So if you'd like to try this, you can. We're going to go to Lower Great Bear, and I don't care where, so let's see what the game gives us. For feats, I'm only going to turn on 2. Since I'll be having the best clothes in the game from Stalker, I think that will offset the Interloper temperatures, so I won't be using cold fusion. Alright, well, let's go. Name this Gunloper. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's see, where do we spawn? This is Forlorn Muskeg. You know, it seems every time I try Interloper, it spawns me a Forlorn Muskeg. So, if I sound not enthused, that's why. Okay, we got a wolf here. Careful. You leave me alone. Alright, let's run. Okay.
Cold is making way. head feel thick.
So I don't play Interloper very much. I usually play Stalker. So I have no idea what where the guaranteed match spawns are. I know they're kind of like in important areas. So here the matches would probably be at Spence's.
So cold.
But maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be in the boxcars over there. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and head to Mystery Lake and we'll get to the cabin. Oh, you know what? Would it be in Trapper's cabin or would it be in the camp office? I'm not sure. Well, let's grab some cattails real quick. Great for tender right now. Eventually, you know, some emergency food, it'll be good. Alright, let's go. What a view. Another perk of starting at dawn. We made it this far. I left some gear for you to find. I don't know where that is. Alright, so first goal is, well, I'm freezing right now, so let's not do that right now. I'll come back and map. I'm gonna have to gather a lot of charcoal, and we're gonna be mapping the whole island. Alright. So, while I'm walking to camp office, let's talk a little bit about my roleplay series that I have on YouTube. That's the main focus of my channel right now. I have 3 episodes out right now, which follow the story of the main character named Matt, and he was stuck when the first flare went off. He was stuck in the control tower. He was working there, and everything went crazy, and he's just trying to get home and find his dad. I'm taking a little liberties with the lore of the game, you know. So I'm pretending that this island was still functional up until very recently. So my character was just living his life, working at the control tower, and then everything went to hell. Earthquakes and storms and everything kind of brought everything to the disrepair you see now. Although, it was a little abandoned and, not in great shape to begin with. But now it's like total apocalypse, and he's trying to figure that out. Trying to find his dad, he can't find him, and trying to make sense of everything that's going on. So, in the episodes, I typically try to have one main song, as well as a song from the Long Dark soundtrack. So there will be 2 music pieces in the episodes, as well as I try to do some editing, like put in some dream sequences and stuff like that. So it's very different from the typical Long Dark content you see. I wanted to make something that I would watch. Not that I don't watch, other people's content, but I typically don't have time for long hour or 2-hour long videos of people just playing the game. And I thought it would be interesting to make a short form content, 20 or 30 minutes a piece, and cutting out all the extra, all the walking that we've been doing. So that was my goal with that. I wanted to make something fun and tell a story. So please go check that out. Leave me any comments, any of your feedback. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'm still very new, learning all this stuff about editing, as well as just, storytelling in general, voice acting. I can't tell you, I cannot stand every time when it comes to the point that I have to voice act the episodes. I dread it all day. I record it, I come up with an outline for the episode, I write a script and everything, and then the day comes to record the voiceover, and I just want to kill myself. I'm like, no, I do not want to do this. Alright, well, here we are at the camp office. But, in the end, with the 3 episodes I've got out so far, I feel pretty satisfied. Pretty proud of what I was able to do, despite my lack of skill. I try my best and I work really hard at it. Let's see. I like this right here. I don't know. Oh, matches. I don't know if you'd call this a song, but this bit of music here. Oh, 2 matches. Nice. Cooking pot. I'm going to be using spray paint, I think. If I can pick it up. Alright. I don't need that for tinder. Let's go upstairs because I need some clothes.
What have we?
Wow. Oh my goodness. I no longer have to worry about fire, that's for sure. And we got some snow pans. There we go. Okay, yep. Snow pants here, 74. Okay. Well, what do I see down there?
I think I can use this.
Oops. Grabbed the wrong thing. Hockey jersey? Okay. For a moment I was thinking it was the expedition parka. We can't be that lucky this early. Cross, alright. So what do we got for fire making? I'll take some books. Oh, a lantern. How did I miss that? There we go. No more worries about dark interiors. Bedroll, I do not have one yet. Thank you. Okay. So I think we've looked at everything here. There's some potatoes. I'm not worried about that yet, but I guess I'll take them out. Oops. Okay, so this is a good time now I'm warming up here. I'm going to sit down right here, and we're going to post into the log here the rules for this playthrough. The rules and, you know, my stated goals. So, there we go. I'll put a fancy image on screen so you don't have to see me type this all out. Okay, welcome back. There we go. So, now, should I head on out or should I make a fire real quick to warm up? I guess I should warm up and make some water.
That's done.
And let's read. Perfect. Oh, shoot. And now we have a torch. Alright, we're off to a good start. Should I... Nah, I'm not going to waste any more time here. Let's move on. So let me just talk about the rules that I have for this playthrough. I mostly played this game on the PlayStation 4, so playing on the PC is a newish thing to me now, which I should have done a long time ago because the loading times are much better. But I do have to get all the achievements that I've already gotten. You know, I have to reacquire them here on Steam, so a lot of the rules and the goals are just me trying to go through and get the achievements. So first we have no killing for the first 25 days. I cannot kill anything. And I'm going to focus on the first 25 days, just kind of like scavenging food and, you know, eating whatever. But after the first 25 days, the next 25 days will be no packaged foods. So I'm going to have to start living off the land, eating cattails, and, you know, hunting, because I'll be able to hunt. The first 25 days I can't kill, but after that I can start killing with the bow. So we need to find the bow. And then after the first 50 days, I'll finally be able to use guns. So it's going to be a slow, challenging start. If I find a gun right now, I won't be able to use it for 50 days. And the first 25 days, no killing, so I gotta see what the game gives us here. Alright, I need some gloves. Let's talk more about the rules. I also have a rule for I have to craft a full set of improvised stuff before, the knife and the hatchet, before I can use any knives or hatchets I find. So if I pick up a knife, I'm going to have to be careful not to use it on anything. Maybe drop it and leave it in a base somewhere. But I'll try to remember that one. Hopefully I don't mess up and use it on accident. So early on, it's just like Interloper. I'm going to have to go to a forge and forge a knife. I'm going to have to, get a bow. Let's see, right now I guess I'm heading to the dam. I'm just looking for all the high quality loot spots. Try to get established here. And there's nothing. Alright. We're halfway to the dam now. Haven't seen a wolf yet.
Never felt so cold in my life.
I know we saw one in Forlorn, Muskeg when we first started, but have we seen a wolf yet here in Mystery Lake? I don't think so. How lucky is that? Alright. Sometimes there's one over here by this truck. Maybe that's where we'll get one. Huh. Yep, there he is. Okay.
So cold.
No, I got frostbite.
Oh, the owner's around.
Jesus. Well, there we go. Oh, that reminds me. So in, hold up, what is this? A new cave is open up. Oh yeah. We know about that. So in episode 3, I was looking up online little Canadianisms, little things I guess maybe that Canadians say. I don't know. I'm an American. But I thought this was funny. There's a saying, Jesus, Murphy. So instead of saying, Jesus Christ or, whatever, just Jesus, out of exasperation or frustration or like whatever, they say, Jesus, Murphy. So if you're wondering why I say that in episode 3, that's why. So I don't know. If you're Canadian, tell me, do you ever say that? Do you hear other people say that? I thought it was funny, so I put it in there. So yeah. I've got frostbite now. Jesus, Murphy. Alright, let's go. Got a good amount of oil in this. coffee. See, I don't have a refill yet, so I gotta be careful about using too much oil. I got a
Where's the
stem.
good stuff?
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, which one's better? This one? Okay.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Alright, relax. Let's see. Gotta get something to eat. Something to drink. Nothing up there.
What have we here? Yes, water.
This room is always so spooky. I mean, look at it.
Thank goodness. Come on, I thought I set containers to Stalker level. This is feeling like Interloper right now. Finding nothing. Alright. Let's rush downstairs.
oil's getting low. Wasting too much time here. Oops. Why did I do that? Here we go. Let's find something good in here. What do we got? Oh, 36. No, 35. $35, 11. There we go.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
Oh, nice. I still need gloves, though. Though, what's the point? I already have Frostbite.
I think I can use this.
Alright. I don't think I need it in here. No, I kinda do. It's a little dark still. Forgive me if I'm not speaking very much. I'm still new at this, learning how to talk while playing. Sometimes I get a little too focused on searching around, trying to find things in the dark. That, oh!
Excellent.
No way. Okay. I thought that only spawned outside. Okay. Well, I can't use that for the next 50 days. Let me make sure it's unloaded. Yeah, it's unloaded. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to set that down in a base somewhere. I think we're already halfway there. We'll head to Pleasant Valley, go to the farmhouse, and we'll use that as the main base. At least for now. Maybe I want to do Quonset though, because I really like setting up a base in Quonset. Alright. Yeah, I can't see. Time to bring this back out. There we go, got another one. Which one's better quality? Okay, we'll use up all the oil in this one and then drop it for this. Alright, so while I'm searching in here... oh, mittens. Here we go. Alright, so while I'm searching in here, talk a little bit about the first episode of my roleplay series, which, like I said, is the main focus of my channel here. So it's a little bit of a slow start. No way, look at this. Nice. Now we're stylish. Alright, so like I said, it's a slow start a little bit because it just starts after the events of the first flare and he's trying to get home. And I'm wondering if I should have maybe done a little bit of the flashback scenes in the beginning to make it a little exciting at the start of the video, but typically I don't like that kind of stuff where you watch an episode and it shows you something crazy going on and then it says 2 days later, you know. I don't know why, but that kind of irritates me. So I guess that's why I did it. But it is a little bit of a slow start, but if you have a little patience and watch through to, I think maybe like the 7 or 8 minute mark, he arrives home and he finds his dad is not there. The music starts playing, and I think it picks up from there. We are just about out of oil here. Okay, let's leave that here. Switch to this one. So the idea I had to start the series was I was just playing another Stalker run through of this game, and I actually spawned right there outside of Grip's cave in Forsaken Airfield. And the first place I went to was that cave, and I saw the body laying there with the wolf. And I was like, oh, I hadn't seen that before. I was like, what's the story here? And, then I went to, just playing a regular Stalker run through. I went through the control tower, Junker's paddock, everything else, and I eventually moved on to Vale Station, Transfer Pass. But while I was at the control tower, I also found the note saying, we're leaving, we're going to walk out, we can't stand in the lights anymore, and all that, right? So, again, I was curious, I was like, what's the story there? Like, who are these people? It says, we're leaving, right? I wonder who they are. And, I just kind of started piecing together a story there, because that's what I do when I play. I usually try to role play and play immersively. Think about, who is this character? Why did he start here? What's the backstory here? So that's where I put it together, that he was working with Brooke at the control tower. The first flare went off, and the wolves outside were howling, scratching at the doors, trying to get in. They were afraid to go out, so they were stuck there. Then the glimmer fog the next morning gave them, insomnia. It was kind of just driving them crazy. That, the wolves, and, the fear of everything going on, the uncertainty of what is happening. So, let's see. I think we're all done here. So yeah, so that's where the origin, of the story happened. I just was doing a normal playthrough and wondering what happened here, and pieced the clues together and kind of went from there. Okay, now I can't see. You see, I get to talking, and then I get distracted, and I can't play the game right. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty much episode 1 there. Episode 2 deals with he's at the house. Or excuse me, no, he went back to the control tower to find his dad because maybe he thought that his dad went to go, find him, and they crossed paths and missed each other. So episode 2 starts at the control tower, and he's trying to escape because he does not want to get stuck there again. He's worried about the wolves coming back. And, I love the cloudy sky when it turns greenish here. Very ominous. So yes, he goes back home. He's unsure of what to do. And then basically, heads out. There's a dream sequence and everything, but he heads out the next morning because he found a note from his father saying that he wasn't going to fly out of here, he was going to walk, go down the road. So the character infers that to mean that he's going to Vale Station. Oh crap. Can't use that. Okay. Oh no, I didn't throw it far enough. Oh, and another one too. Great. Okay, you start howling and I'll run. No, why are you not howling? Okay. Anyways, so episode 2 at the end, as he's walking out and leaving, there's a big earthquake, which was pretty fun to do. Found the sound effects for it online, and through editing, I shook the camera a lot. Tried to make it look like an earthquake. That was pretty fun to do. And then episode 3 picks off right after the earthquake. He took shelter in the cave
Right now.
for cold. Nah, I was too impatient. Okay. I only had one rock. I need to grab another so I could scare him off.
So tired.
Oh, yeah. So episode 3, which is the current episode I have out right now. I'm working on the 4th. I think it's the best one I have out yet. It is a little longer than the others, but I try to keep them at 20 to 30 minutes. So pretty on track there. I don't remember picking up a flare. Maybe you do. Alright, so get out of here. Alright, that annoyance is taken care of. So episode 3 is the best one I have out now so far, in my opinion, and I've really, raised the bar, I think, on my editing skills. Pretty happy with it. I have a sequence where, he's writing a note to his dad, and that was pretty cool to do. The sound effects for the writing, I actually did that myself, and timed the wording going on and everything, tried to make it look natural, like he's writing it out. What else? I had a little scene near the end there because of all the stress and everything, the hunger, starvation that he's dealing with in the 3rd episode. at the end, he starts losing his mind a little bit. He starts hallucinating, just because of like all the stress, the fatigue, the hunger, all the worries he has. So that was pretty fun to do. Then we're in the train tunnels, and it was really spooky. I tried to find some music and sound effects to really like amp up the tension there. And it had a pretty good ending. Yeah, it's been very fun making these so far. There are parts about it that I dread, like the voice acting. And sometimes I get stuck trying to think like, okay, what's gonna happen next? Where is he gonna go, or what's he gonna do? But in the end, I come up with something and put some music to it, and I feel pretty good about it when it comes out. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Alright, what do we got? Let's eat.
I need to find something to drink.
Alright, there we go. We're all good. We'll sleep when we get to the farmhouse.
That might be handy.
Alright. We'll use the flare. Which way do we go? I haven't memorized the maps as much as I should have. I know them fairly well, but caves, I have no idea. I don't know which way to go. You know what, spray paint would be good in this situation. Guess I ought to be using it. Okay. So I'll know when I come back that that's the way I went. Yeah, that's not a dead end. I'll explore that later. Alright. Let me take a drink here. did too much sprinting earlier. I'm out of stamina already. Or fatigue, out of fatigue. Get them mixed up sometimes. Sadly, I think this flare is going to run out before I can scare away the wolf ahead. Oh, we got a blizzard coming. No, no, no. Alright, we're gonna have to go into this cave. Oh boy. I was not planning on this. But I can't. Well, we're not in Pleasant Valley for 5 minutes. It's already a blizzard. Jesus, Murphy. Right there. Okay, so. All right.
I did it.
I can cook up some potatoes, coffee. Let me get rid of this flare. Neat little trick: if you have used up flare and you don't want to litter, just put it into a container and it will automatically delete. I don't like littering stuff laying around when I'm done using it with flares or torches, so I usually use that trick. With torches, I harvest them for sticks again. Alright, let's take a look at our gear here. Harvest these sticks, these arrows. Next we'll repair some stuff and then head to bed. I think, how many coffees did I make? 5? Third time's the charm. And we'll let this burn out. Back in the cave. See if I'm still warm back here. You know what? I can't see. Can't see. Okay. Set our roll out right here. Good now? And no, we are freezing. No, not like this. Let's see, 17 degrees. It's 522. It's too cold. Alright. Our fire's still running. Our fire's still going. Let's quickly add a coal on there. Alright. Well, there goes the last of our coal. Stupid blizzard. Sleep for another hour. See if we still have a fire before we go. Oh, thank you. Alright. Now, if I go all the way to the back of the cave... Nope, I'm cold. That is something. The very back of the cave, it's 20 degrees. I need better clothes. Alright, so... let's not forget the bedroll here. I'm going to go ahead and head out. Torch. So we're close enough to the radio signal tower, or it's not a tower, but a little radio signal hut. We'll be warm in there.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Snowing at night, it's kind of easy to get turned around. Oh, where are you? You shut up. Oh God, where is he? Okay, I think it's up this hill. I'm getting turned around. I'm looking around too much. Oops. Where are you? Alright. I was heading up here. Oh! Jesus! Murphy. Alright. Golly. I am turning around. Where? Oh my God. Leave me alone. Jeez, how many wolves? Oh my God. I'm lost. I thought it was right up this hill, but I don't see it anywhere. Trying to... I know I'm going back now, but trying to look around over here behind this rock.
My fingers feel numb.
Oh, where am I? Oh, okay, here I am. Alright, so I've gone in a circle. It's this way. I need to just go straight this way. Wolf, leave me alone. I'll get the snow stopping. I can see now. There it is. There we go. Oh, that was tense.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up again. You just lay down. Have a little sleep right here.
Why did he leave me alone? Did he find a rabbit? Aw, come on. How did you notice me from that far away? You know, I've had that not work once, but I think I was in the zone of contamination with the poison wolves. I think they're a little more aggressive, and that doesn't work on them. Something to keep in mind when I get there. Alright, well, it's been about time. I think once we get into here, I'll sleep, you know, eat, rest up, eat, and go ahead and call the episode here. Thank you for joining me, for watching this, if you made it this far. I'm not completely used to talking while gaming yet, so, you know, that's something I'm working on. But I wanted to get a little content out there that's in between my episodes, my roleplay, because that takes a while to make, so I'm looking at like every other week for an upload, and I just wanted to get something else out there, keep the channel active. Alright, here we are. So yeah, thanks for watching. Definitely go and check out my roleplay series. I have 3 episodes out now, working on the 4th. Probably right as soon as I'm done recording this. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.